G'day there, guys and gal. Leon here.
And I'm Scott.
And I'm Dan. And Jake, as always. Today we're going to be doing one a little different. After our last blockbuster, we decided we're going to do one for us, one for them.
Was it a blockbuster?
It was a blockbuster. It was a big movie. That's why we did it. We only do big blockbuster movies.
Every other movie. Yeah.
Was the last one we did the Unexpected Hobbit?
No. The last one we did was The Fantastic Beasts.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't the Fantastic Beast.
Wasn't it?
No.
Well, whatever. Since we did the Fantastic Beasts one, we've decided to do one for us. And this time we decided that maybe the beginning of a trilogy we'll be getting into, the Chronicles of Riddick trilogy. We'll be starting with Pitch Black, a 2000 movie. So as always, I'll tell you how to sync it, and then we'll get right in. So, when I tell you to pause this audio track, you'll pause this audio track. Then you'll play the movie until the Interscope logo fades to black, right around the 43-second mark, and then you'll restart this audio track. So again, you'll pause when I tell you to pause, and then right after the Interscope logo fades at about the 43-second mark, you're going to restart this audio track. So go ahead, on pause this. So when I say pause the audio track. 3, 2, 1, pause. All right, folks, we're back.
All right, we're in it.
Pitch Black. Apparently the start of a pre-planned trilogy. So
Was it pre-planned?
No, of course not. I don't think anybody expected this movie
This one
to do
just
well.
did marginally well, so they were like, all right, sequel.
Well, I mean, come on. You know, it's all recycled backlot stuff. There's like 4 people in the movie. They do it all in the desert. I bet you this movie cost nothing to make.
The thing is, the sequel was
Yeah, and I can see
really
the
late.
strings.
Right?
It came like a long time after the first one. So
10
it was
years
almost,
later.
Yeah, it was almost like one of those, like, it was a cult success. So
Yeah,
they kept it
basically.
going.
I don't think it did well. I actually saw this in the drive-in.
I think that's a model.
Yeah.
Not even CGI.
They don't even have it sitting straight. No, here we go. Here's all the backstory.
Sneaky Warframe.
This is what I was against. Hoodoo.
New Mecca?
Yeah, because it's the future, so they have new religions.
Oh. The more Jehovah's.
Pretty much.
All right.
It does seem very quiet.
Slam is what they call jail.
He calls it jail because he gets slammed the whole time.
Oh, he's got big lips. Yeah.
It's true. He's got a pretty mouth. He's not very big either. That's what I love most about this, because he looks like a really big guy. But if you look up the stats on him, it's not very big.
He's like 5'2".
No, he's bigger than that.
Oh.
But he's not. He's
He's got a
not.
penis-shaped ship.
I know. I was really admiring that.
I bet you were.
I was like, I could cruise around space in a ship like that. Why did we fly through this asteroid belt? Well, I do kind of like how they travel around. There's not a lot, you know, you don't even have to change outfits. You just kind of hop in the pod, and then you hop out. All right, I'm ready.
How does she know the captain's dead?
She was looking right at him.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
looking
all
right
right,
now.
well, there you go.
Time to get dressed. It's like you think you'd be dressed when you went into the pod.
Yeah, right? That's what I was just saying.
No, it's like Event Horizon. You got to get in naked.
Well, it depends if they're filling it full of some sort of liquid or something.
Why would you still have to be naked? Why would it matter?
So when you got out, you weren't covered in cold, wet clothing.
Don't you think they would just warm the liquid?
Oh, so warm, wet clothing?
So you could easily just rinse off and then put on a robe or something? I'm not sleeping in clothes. I'm just going to say it.
Space cod piece and nothing else, thank you.
Close the fucking window!
Oh, you idiot, what are you doing?
The window's not heat rated. See, the ship's
not
coming up here.
good.
Just burn off.
There goes our comms.
She was probably trying to activate the comms while they were going through the atmosphere. Comms are out, I don't know why.
Oh no, our penis ship.
Right?
It looks like the sky's just fire. Right? Like, what are they even trying to do? We're gonna land on this fire planet and hope for the best.
We're going to land on the sun. Yeah, why? I don't know if you're supposed to have the flaps up when you enter atmosphere like that.
It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. It's fine.
Oh, there goes the captain.
Yeah.
It's true. She's coming like in upside down and backwards.
She does have a big ass.
I've seen the clips. It's the only part of the movie I actually remember.
I literally just watched the trilogy maybe a year ago? Maybe it was during COVID. I think I watched all of them. Because
I haven't seen this since I was a kid.
what else are you supposed to do?
Since this came out, literally.
Just jettison them.
They're people, damn it.
Hmm?
I already jettisoned the engines. I opened the flaps while we were entering through the atmosphere. This thing is not.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why'd I leave the window open?
Yeah, and then the fire that's outside constantly comes in, right?
You would think.
I think they made it past the layer of fire.
No. I'm pretty sure that look. Well, maybe.
It's so windy.
800 miles per hour directly towards the surface of the planet. Let's see what happens.
Now she
Okay.
finally got the nose up.
So why wouldn't she say like brace for impact?
She's a jerk. She was
Yeah.
just going to kill all those people to save herself. Look at this editing. Man. Director's vision, manifest.
See
Look
what?
at the chair came out.
That is such a dick move. Like, why wouldn't she say like, "Get ready, guys. This is gonna hurt."
He handled that really well.
Yeah, look at the grip strength on that guy.
He must work out.
Labbity zoobity bag.
Speed up.
Salt peanuts, salt peanuts. I forget they're all space Muslims.
Not all of them. No early release. Oh, okay.
You already took my gun. So you think it's in his luggage, or it just fell out of his pocket?
The gun?
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't you get shot if you lose your gun?
You probably should. But he's like I don't even think he's a cop. Right? Isn't he like a bounty hunter or something?
Okay, so is this like a prison transport ship, or is this like
It was like
a
these
colony
two.
ship?
It's like these two booked passage on a freighter, right? Because you saw the stuff, right? So there's like space truckers, and one of the sections was people. So some of them is like this guy and Riddick. So they're like transportation, and then there's like the girl, and then there's all the Muslim guy and his kids, his child brides. Space rat.
Jack. That's his name.
Stick is stealthy.
I've done that before. I don't like it being woken up.
What do you care, bitch? You tried to murder us all.
I know. And she didn't even warn him when they crashed. See, that's her fault. That's on her.
All of this is on her.
You know, brace for impact.
To be fair, though, his chair did come unbolted. So I don't know if that's like a design flaw or like a manufacturing defect, but
It speaks really poorly about the safety of that ship.
right?
It seems like that would be really, really very secure.
See him and his child brides.
They're all just facing different directions because they don't know which way east is.
It's only east on. It's not always east. It's just towards Mecca, right? It depends on where you are.
Well, Space Mecca.
Yeah, where's Space Mecca at?
Depending on the time of day, you have to stare directly into the sun.
Well, there's two suns on this planet.
Stare at both of them. One with each eye.
What's interesting? We have something coffee too, which we forgot again. It's all the dust.
Leon,
What's up? Oh, thank you.
so
She's a bad pilot.
yeah, she was driving. It's not a meteor, isn't it? An asteroids?
Probably.
Because it's a meteor if it's entering our atmosphere, right?
The meteorite. Shazam!
But she didn't even have a dick.
It's true. How's alcohol gonna help? And I guess it depends on what they're drinking, right? Because he can't have fermented hops or whatever.
They can't. Muslims can't have grain or fruit. that's been fermented.
Okay.
So they could drink honey. Like mead,
What about vodka?
that's grain or like a potato.
Yeah, that's not a fruit.
I still don't think they could do it.
What do you think about a 13th Warrior watch along?
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
That's where I learned that. You know that?
Yeah, I know, me too. All I know about the Muslim religion, I learned from the 13th Warrior.
A few other events. A few.
I don't even think that's possible. How would you do that?
You have to dislocate your shoulders. That's what those.
You
pops
can't
do.
do that.
Well, you can't do that, and I mean, I couldn't do that. But I don't even.
Leon could.
I have a
Yeah.
problem. I think my shoulders are too tough. I probably couldn't dislocate them even if I wanted to.
I've got the double jointed shoulders, so traditional arm bars don't really work on me. It's kind of funny.
Twist harder, bitch.
Yeah.
Isn't he the one that let him get away?
Hmm. So how far in the future is this supposed to be?
I don't think they say actually.
Like 2030 or something?
In the future.
No.
Oh, take that, Jake. It's 3 sons, not
No.
2.
Oh, my bad. I haven't seen this movie in 20 years.
Yeah.
It's like it's her fault.
Every time it starts to get dark, another sun comes up.
My new wife.
Rick agrees. Blue sun, blue water. Yeah.
Which sunrise?
Magazine. Oh, it's a space pistol, so it still has clips. it's weird. Technology took a step backwards. And then you physically take a clip out into the internal magazine.
You're giving away our position.
Your people are terrible at desert warfare. What the fuck were they doing?
Something about throwing stones keeps the devil at bay?
I think they were just doing it to fuck with this guy.
No, they're just bored.
Oh, sorry. Look at how far she came. Over the hill and halfway down.
If she can move that quietly, imagine what Riddick would have done to her. Righto, oh, chip chip cheerio.
Where are they
I
going?
think he's Australian.
That's probably saying a lot because there's not a lot of Australians now. So like that making it to the future.
Hey, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Australians.
I don't know what you think. Maybe 30 million.
I don't know.
You're obviously a girl.
I
Stop
don't know
pretending
much- I
you're a
don't know-
boy.
I don't know much about European countries.
Right?
Or like this part, it's like the rib cage of a giant monster or some shit.
Is it?
We're about to see. Looks like
I
it.
do not remember this.
Yeah.
Huh. That does not bode well.
Well, I mean, if it can sustain creatures like this.
It couldn't sustain creatures like this.
Oh, shit.
So
Literally, they're all dead.
If it means like there used to be water, but then the monsters that come into the movie later, like all the water's now in them or whatever, you know what I mean? Like,
I was just thinking it's underground. That's why all the monsters are underground.
all right.
It's like
Blam, blam, take that, boons.
first man on the moon or whatever. The moon's hollow and full of water. You just taking a nap. Oh, it's so comfy.
Out of space trunks. Damn it.
Like
Well,
I said, the first time I saw this was in the drive-in. I didn't realize these were bones that they're in.
We all saw it in the drive-in.
That's what I'm saying. This movie was awful in the drive-in.
We all.
We probably did. We probably all saw it right when it came out. Sitting in the back of the little pickup.
Yeah. No, I think it was your Bonneville. I forget which car it was.
I like this part where Riddick starts creeping on her and starts like, playing with her hair and shit. Yeah.
Oh, so sweaty.
I think she.
You smell like blood.
This is pretty creepy because I think she's showering at one point and it's like caresses her hair or something.
I thought that was right here.
No,
All right.
She's-
I might be wrong.
she's not showering right now.
Squirrel noises.
Salt peanuts. Salt peanuts. Why? With how many weapons they had on the ship, why does he have this little flint knife? This little bone knife. I made it from a dragon's tooth. I found it over there.
It's gonna
Maybe-
poke her in the butt.
Made it out of a larger knife.
No, see, that's right there. He's like creeping on her hair. You just remembered her showering for some reason.
It probably comes later. What's this guy doing?
Digging for water.
Behind you.
He just shoots himself.
Just digging for water, but I mean, you got to know something about digging for water. What is it here in the desert? It's like 2,000 feet. You know, like
It just depends. I mean,
you can't just be like, if I dig a hole here long enough, you climb a hill. You don't start on the top of the hill.
no, absolutely. He gets at the very top and then you look around and start digging. You're bound to find water, right?
You know what I can't believe? They're not like backtracking the, like crash site so they can like pick up all the other pods that they dropped.
You mean the ship's water that it probably has somewhere?
Yeah, like go back through all the boxes and see, what else you can find. Since they found all that liquor and those Zulu weapons and shit. You never know what else you can find. And the transponders in the back of the ship.
There's several thousand flint spears in this other pod.
Why are people shipping so many medieval weapons? I don't get it. Well, at least keep it in case you find water. Or not, whatever.
Plus, they could always.
So you gonna put that in his mouth?
Why do you want everyone to put stuff in their mouth? You can also. Couldn't they also get the alcohol out of the water or out of the booze? Like
What do you
just heat
think
it
it-
up hot enough?
Okay, and evaporate out the alcohol and just drink what's left?
Yeah.
Sounds a little iffy.
Yeah. In the end, it'd still just be warm water. You can cool it down.
Well, you could also do that with piss.
I don't like that. I like
You can
getting
do a lot of
loose.
things with piss. Let's not get into that.
Yeah, you don't even need to be in a life and death situation. Their stupid thing only shows 2 suns.
No, it's got 2 on one side and 1 on the other.
Oh, I must have missed it.
That's why it's always sunny in Philadelphia.
That explains it.
Oh shit, she found Mecca? Child brides this way. Okay, it was just standing there the whole time? Oh, you mean that
How
shit?
did we miss this?
It can't be that hot. He's still got a lot of clothing on.
That's the best. That's what you need if it's really hot out.
A couple of layers, wear a couple of robes. Oh,
Keep
he's wearing
the-
like Zulu.
Keep
like
the sun off you.
Zulu warrior outfits.
Quiet girl. Obvious girl. Got my stupid Egyptian weapon here.
I know, it's like we just watched Stargate, Jesus.
Oh, Stargate. That's definitely one for us.
One for us. He was shooting into his friends.
He's really confident about how good a shot he is. Roy
I
Keane.
think he is Australian now that you bring it up.
What the? What? He's just right in front of him?
No one's looking in that general direction. They're all looking down at the dead body.
He's literally just on top of the ship as they're on down below.
Also, just shut up.
You think he found water? Oh, he's burying people?
Oh. This is going to be funny, a series of unfortunate shootings where they just keep taking each other out. Ah, Riddick! Blam, blam, blam!
There's got to be a way to harvest the moisture from bodies, right?
Were you thinking like you boil them until all the body burns off and then you just drink the liquid that's left?
I don't know.
Drink the corpse rot juice.
You just press it really hard. Is he burying the guy he just killed? Is that what's
I think
happening?
So.
I didn't do it.
He should have just said, "I am Groot."
I didn't do anything. He like grabbed his dick. What the fuck? Street sharks.
She's pretty ballsy.
Right? Oh, I think I broke my hand punching him in the face like that. Oh my god. Hit him with a shovel. That guy killed more people than I did.
So far, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't
Well,
trying to
on this
bury the
planet.
body.
On this planet.
Stupid Zeke.
I'm surprised the debate isn't to just kill him. It seems like a liability having him around, right?
Yeah, I mean,
If
wouldn't it
you
just
think
be
he's
easier?
killing people off, you're gonna what? Feed him and clean up his shit? I don't think so.
Or you just drink his blood. There you go, moisture.
There you go. Crush his body and fucking boil the juices.
Mm-hmm.
Human blood.
It's people.
It's all about family. No, you know what else is funny too? Is he's actually got a really bad bald spot. That's why he shaves his head so much. And even since back in the day, I think that's, I don't even want to say a wig. I think they painted hair on him. The video quality is very poor. And I don't think that's on our end. I think it's just because it was never like an HD port or whatever. Because that ain't Vin Diesel's hair.
Hair plugs.
It sure looks like it, doesn't it? It looks like something. He's possessed by those aliens from The Host. I want those eyes. Which was a lie.
Well, it's good to know that Cool is still around in the future.
No. It's your fault we're in this mess.
20, like a pack of cigarettes gets you space eyes?
I'm assuming you do one at a time. Because you don't want to be like under or whatever, blind, and then the doctor fucks you up. How do you know his name?
Everyone was yelling for Zeke.
Zeke, what happened to Zeke? Well, obviously don't go in there. He's got his new bridal collar.
Yeah. There's the money shot.
Set up.
There's the money shot.
When you hear me start screaming, you pull me out.
You got us into this mess.
All right, I guess that's fair.
They should just kick her in the ass.
They should just plug up the hole and move on. It's like still bloody. Why would you go in there?
Why would you go in there all seductively like that?
So seductive.
It's just like watching it at the drive-in.
You see, well, I mean, the drive-in had to have been worst, right? Just because the contrast was always so fucked up.
Yeah.
And if it was dark, you couldn't see anything. And like half this movie, I mean, you'd expect it being called pitch black or whatever, but
Yeah, this was comically bad to watch in the drive.
this was, yeah, because all the above ground stuff was so like washed out, because you know they have it so like highly saturated or whatever. You couldn't see it, and then all the dark stuff, it's like a joke.
I remember seeing Jurassic Park at the drive-in, and that was pretty bad too.
You remember that movie, The Relic?
Kind of?
It's a movie about a big monster that
Okay.
haunts a museum, basically, based off a book. And I saw that at the drive-in, and it's every scene with the monster takes place in the dark.
That's what you do when you can't really afford to make a good-looking monster.
Yeah, you just hide it in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
It was not all that well done, so I get why they did it. But it was still, I still really like that movie. That's one of my go-tos, just put on in the background.
Relic?
Yeah, I'd love it.
There's maybe
Alright.
45 seconds of monster in that thing.
I really don't even remember it.
Some guy finds like a leaf that makes you turn into a giant monster, and so he takes it and turns him into a giant monster, and then he goes to get more of the leaf because he wants to infect the world with it, basically. And then they kill him. A lot of that is
it's a leaf?
It's a leaf. Maybe like a fungus that grows on a leaf.
Huh.
I think something's about to happen. Even though last time there was drums like this, nothing happened.
What the hell is he doing?
He's bored.
Working his traps. Give me a goddamn hand. That's what I said.
Yeah.
How did I get a hold of the rope? Weren't you guys pulling me by the rope?
No,
And she
went
climbed
up.
around, so
Yeah,
she
she
came out
went
a
up
different
a
exit.
different entrance.
Oh.
Exit.
And she was actually having a lot of trouble because they ran out of rope and they were like trying to pull her back. I thought they were going to do a funny thing where the monster's trying to get her, and like they keep pulling her towards the monster.
Yeah.
And she's like trying to get away.
Stop it, you idiots.
Look at that hair. Tell me that's not painted on. I'll
It
show
looks
you.
like hair plugs.
I'll show you the Street Sharks commercial that he did when he was like 18. It's so funny. He's even wearing like a leather vest.
Street Sharks.
Yeah, you remember those toys, the cartoon?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
actually playing with
Oh,
the toys.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
have some of
playing-
He's
those.
playing with the toys. He's like, "Rawr, Street Sharks!" rawr."
And he's 18?
He's young.
He's young. It's one of his first things, as far as we know.
He's real young. And he's so
That's
bald.
great, DJ.
He's real. Ooh. He's innocent.
Well, it didn't last long.
I know.
I knew we should have killed you when we had the chance. I'm in charge now.
I'm the captain now. I'm the captain.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. All right, you get one, and then you fly back and get the rest. They really were trying everything they could to get this, you know, like looking fancy. They're spinning the camera. They're putting fisheye lenses out there. Whole things in, what do they call it, sepia taupe or whatever?
Sepia tone.
Sepia tone. This was like the first movie to ever do that.
What?
That'd be hilarious.
This movie was?
I would, if I were this rich dude, I'd be like, I'd like to make you part of my employment.
Hey, can I hire you to help me
Yeah.
out? I don't like that military guy over there. I don't like the fake cop. How about me and you take this place over?
Once we get off this planet, you know, I want you to be my employee. You seem like a very capable human being.
So, is that a moisture farm?
Looks like it. And probably just a like a wind pump well. Well, why didn't we bring two then, bitch? I thought they were gonna fly back.
Yeah. Launch into space? What if we don't want to go to space? What if we want to just go back to like where the other fuel rods are? Man, that person sure abandoned their like faith to.
I don't want to be with them anymore. I'm gonna follow Riddick around.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the life of a child bride cannot be easy.
Yeah. But it forces you to cross dress. So you don't know.
Surprisingly allowed under Mecca law.
Yeah. If you're forcing your child bride to cross dress to hide their identity. Space is good. You see, yeah, that's how you get it.
Come on. Cool ring.
How'd she get under there and around so quickly?
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, exciting. Look at the size of that wrench.
That is a good sized wrench, though. They didn't leave their ship. No, that's all right.
Right? 2 and 2. They were murdered by whatever those monsters were. Uh-oh. I think there's a raptor in there.
All right, Mr. Sunshine. He's not his father.
It's true.
Her.
Her. She's not his father.
With your.
Maybe she identifies as a male.
Shoot that glowing thing up there and go into that tunnel. Or I meant melee it.
The only problem with this,
Oh.
oh, okay.
That opened another way for you to move around. That opened another way for you to move around. Look around.
They're a lot smaller than I remember.
Yeah, it's stupid because later they pick up a guy, like 4 or 5 of them. And there's just no way they're that strong.
Maybe they get bigger when it's dark out.
You wouldn't like me when it's dark out.
They mostly come out at night. Mostly.
Mostly.
So they kill off a young boy really early in the movie, huh?
Children dying in movies makes the movie good.
Well, it doesn't make it worse. How's that?
Is that my child bride in there?
Right. I'm gonna make you wear so many dresses.
Makes the boys dress in dresses, the girl dressed like a boy. He's complicated, this one.
He just got a very specific kink.
This imam is kind of weird. Doesn't care much for the Muslim religion. Whatever.
Praise be to Allah.
Yeah, he just says that. He just...
Bless me with so many.
Child brides.
Imam's like, that's his job. They'd be calling someone priest.
All right.
Yeah.
You think he raises boys or whatever?
Oh, my child bride.
Oh, kid's dead. Face.
So I did
There's a point above you, behind you, to the left.
Look at all the skeletons.
To the left. Up to the left. Here, check your nose. Go that way. Move forward.
They didn't know they came from underground.
Go there.
Every 22 and a half years. Oh, I think I saw the two suns. I don't think that would work. The sun's
No.
rotating like that?
Go down the stairs. Maybe there's something. No, back. Go down the stairs. Maybe there's something. No, back down. Maybe there's something.
Total eclipse of the heart.
I don't see anything there. I am. Oh, God.
Well, I know what's in there. I saw the monsters, remember?
It's shooting water out. That's why it's so full of water now.
Well, ever since you let him go.
Yeah, they were working really well until you unchained him.
Also, you remember he tied him to a bar that was broken on top.
Yeah, that was probably not the best move they could have done.
I'm smart.
Didn't they strap him in or something? Strap him down, strap him in, or just
Mur-
shoot him?
Murder him?
Yeah. Would it be murdering though?
Mecca justice?
It's an honor killing, right?
Again, I don't even think this guy's a cop. Right? Because he ends up being a drug addict, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I think he's a bounty hunter or something like that, a cop, but he also is a druggie.
I lifted it off the child bride today.
Ew.
I know, what is this? It's
We
a
eat
body
out of
blow.
that.
What is he doing? He like greased up his head?
It's like shaving cream.
He looks like a junkie.
It's kind of creepy.
I'll do it.
He is actually.
I don't know. Large part of your family is actually, you know, this group is actually pretty well adjusted. It's like her, the druggie, him. They're the bad ones, the bad people.
Who's the druggie?
The bounty hunter.
Johns?
Johns.
Do you remember the last one, right? Riddick?
That's the one I don't remember, because I remember the one where he's like, he fights some guy or something, right?
Oh.
He ends up having.
Oh.
That seems like an odd way to have to do it. I'm diabetic.
That's a weird place to take your shot.
Space insulin. Morphine.
Tried and true. So, the third one, his dad is in it.
Riddick's dead? Or this guy, John's
Johns
dead?
is.
Okay, he blames Riddick for this guy dying,
Mm-hmm.
but he's hunting him down. Is that why Riddick's hiding on the planet with the dog?
No. We're going to have to watch the second one so you can find out why.
Well, we were kicking around the idea, right? The Holy Trinity of Riddick movies. I didn't realize those other planets were so close. Usually you don't get to see them all in a row like that.
Get my drugs.
Fuck that guy.
We're out. Fucking junkie.
But morphine of all things?
Yeah. Why, you don't like morphine?
I've done it a couple times. I don't much care for it, to be honest with you.
You've done it because you've broken limbs?
Yes. I don't just
Have casual
inject
access to
morphine into my eyes on a regular basis.
Not yet, anyways.
Not yet, anyways. But I have had.
You gotta kind of build up to that.
I have had the kind of trauma where when you go to the emergency room, they dope you up pretty quick.
I just remember what drug I got overdosed on by the paramedics.
It's allotted.
It is probably morphine or whatever the artificial version of it is.
No, because the drug I got overdosed on, you're not. Well, I got overdosed in that it was more than
You're
necessary.
supposed to take.
Yes, you can't overdose to the point where it causes physical harm. And it's completely not addicting. And it's.
That's what they told him. They're like, "Oh no! Don't worry. You can't die from this."
No, I actually watched a Joe Rogan podcast, and it was a veteran who was in an IUD explosion, talking about getting the regular amount of this drug.
IED.
It's fine.
IED. Oh, it's an IUD, intrauterine device.
Yes.
The fucking
Sounds like a
birth control.
Yeah.
No, that's birth control. IUD.
He stepped on an IUD and boom! He
Couldn't
was
have
never
a
the
baby
same.
ever again. Oh shit! Technically, yeah, because the IUD.
Yeah, it's crazy shit.
But
They
he
get a
was
lot of
saying,
cool
like,
drugs.
as bad as his trouble was, they just gave him the appropriate amount, and he was still just like, "Woo, I'm fine." And it's apparently just like that kind of drug.
I like that you can't die from it. You can't be injured from it.
So, I don't understand why they didn't listen to the lady that got them crash landed on the planet and go get those fuel cells earlier before it got dark. Right?
They didn't want Riddick to something about Riddick.
They didn't want Riddick to something.
Who built those tunnels? Was that them?
Yeah. They're just like anthills.
I was gonna say they're like termites
Termite hills. That's it.
because they're digging into the bedrock. I can see things you guys can't see. Look at how dark this is even on this.
Yeah.
I like the idea that these were like, species that was one part of the planet, but it had a natural predator. But then, like, it got spread to other parts of the planet where it didn't have a natural predator, and then destroyed literally the entire world almost. And then when it came back to like the area where it had a natural predator, all of a sudden there's just like so many of them, it doesn't matter.
All those giant things.
Oh, that'd be great. They used to like float through the sky like a whale swims through the sea, and they just like baleen like inhale hundreds and thousands of them.
It's sperm whales.
Yeah. Quick, use your accent.
Who does she remind me of? That singer. She was like crack smoker.
So you don't want to go to
You'll have to be
rehab?
more specific.
Give me a second. Yeah.
Courtney Love.
No, it was after Courtney Love.
British Courtney Love.
Yeah, British Courtney Love. That's it.
She don't want to go no rehab.
She don't want to go to. She just rather smoke crack and shit.
Oh,
Oh shit! They just cut her in half.
Yeah.
Boom! Rated R.
No, PG.
There's no blood.
Yeah.
They just fucking. We'll move.
what was that chick's name?
It was Courtney Love. No,
British Courtney Love.
Brittany.
It's the chick that did,
British
she
Courtney
did.
Love.
She did a
Brittany
shot
Courtney.
of vodka up her nose.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, doesn't it?
It was Amanda something.
It wasn't Amanda.
Amanda Bynes Courtney.
There you go. Amanda Bynes, British Courtney Love. I think that was her full name. There's big ones.
Amy Winehouse.
There you
Yeah, that's what we said.
go. British Courtney Love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
British
close.
Courtney Love.
Amanda.
Amanda
What was that again?
Whitehouse.
Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse. That was close.
How?
Because A,
Oh,
the name
Jesus
started on
Christ.
Amanda, Amy. That's like the next one. And that probably should have been Amy, then Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda Weinstein. That's pretty close.
That was pretty close. What was it? White House?
Yep.
White Horse.
Amanda Whitehouse. Okay. See,
Who wants to sleep at the White Horse? White House.
the house. Yeah, Amanda Bynes had it.
Somebody turn on the lights.
Stupid Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, just
Sound
look at
like
the ship with the
hyenas.
lights on. Click.
Don't they?
What was that?
Sound like hyena?
I thought they sounded more like whales or something. Like dolphins. They make like Secret of Mana whale noises.
Ooh. That's a callback. Secret of Mana.
That's what the mana dragon at the end sounds like.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that game. Well, I don't remember that. Most of it, actually.
Oh, that's maybe one worth playing. Again.
I think I have it.
What?
Emulators exist.
I have the actual Nintendo version, the small Nintendo that comes with games. That's one of the games on it.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's the authentic
The
Nintendo one. Yeah.
SNES Classic.
Yep.
Or whatever.
That's pretty.
Stephanie got it for me for Christmas. Oh, it's great. And then Nick put a bunch of stuff on there. So it's basically got like every Super Nintendo game. And then some.
That's like some Sega games.
What do you mean, like Japanese games on it?
All kinds of crazy stuff. It's
Huh.
great. I
It's
played a ton
basically
of it.
just an emulator, so you can get pretty crazy with it.
Yeah.
It's a Raspberry Pi, and then you can reprogram it to be an emulator host.
It's but it's the official Nintendo one.
So
That's
people
what
will
the
take
user
like the PlayStation Portable Classic or PlayStation Classic or whatever, because that can already play PlayStation games, and then you mod it to play every NES, Sega, everything before PlayStation.
I can't believe you can't just do that on your phone already. I mean, you can't tell me I can't get fucking Super Nintendo games on my phone. I can't even get PS1 games on my phone. Come on.
I would guess that you could probably download an emulator for your phone.
I
'Cause I
know.
had an
Yeah.
emulator on my tablet, and
I
this
want-
is like 7 years ago.
I want to be able to put in like a controller. So when I'm, so it's a controller basically like an NES or N64 controller, but then it's also my phone's attached to it, so I can just sit there and play the game.
You know they do make something like
Mine
that.
was like this, dude.
Yeah.
But the touchscreen is limited because you can only touch one point at a time at any given second.
No.
A lot of apps, yeah. As soon as you try to touch 2 points on your screen, it divides the difference and has you pressing in between the 2 points.
Yeah,
That's
because I downloaded I downloaded a Game Boy Advanced emulator on mine, and I still use it sometimes.
Because I used to go like this. You control like up, down, like with this, and then you do.
Oh,
your
it's the
attacks
monster!
and
Here we go.
Back to the movie after a little emulator discussion.
Well, you can't put that on us.
Nothing really happened.
Yeah, that's the movie. You didn't
Yeah.
miss shit. Yeah, 10-minute emulator talk, and you didn't miss a goddamn thing.
Maybe got some hints. Emulators exist. Look them up. They're fun. They're great.
Yeah, for real.
Faux show.
If they were using Secret of Mana noises, put that on me.
I'm out.
Right?
Hassan is dead.
Come to me, boy. Oh, they got some sort of like tongue that shoots out of their palm? See, there was
Whoa.
blood there. There's no way that's PG-13.
Now, Reddit, just let that happen.
Eh,
Kid was already dead.
Fuck!
Oh, my one weakness. You're not even a bright light, just like a light. These ones have to be bigger than the ones they showed earlier.
yeah, they're probably not very consistent.
Maybe there's just maybe there's different types. Know what I mean?
That's probably correct. When he was seeing the ones, the second wave, that's probably exactly what this is.
Well, it's like since they took over the planet, maybe they fill every different niche. Like the small ones.
Yeah,
are
there's like
birds.
there's like 100 of them,
Yeah.
100 different kinds.
Enough for fucking what?
Shh. Why don't you just keep the lights on until tomorrow morning? Use one of the energy cells to keep the lights on.
Clearly a girl.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'd say $1.90. Kilos.
Crazy eyes.
You don't have to get so close.
But he can't.
There you go. I'm with Johns. We should just wait it out. She's just outside. Okay, coast is clear. Let's go.
Perfect.
We did it, guys.
You don't know the lights. Don't leave us.
Don't, what are you doing? Flames should always be held above the head. God damn it.
Yeah, but then you can't mess up your night vision.
You can't, like, burn your retinas.
So they have hands, but no feet?
Looks clear. Oh, zing!
Bazinga. Oh, there you go.
Uh-oh.
Got some glowing tubes there. Why didn't we do this earlier? Now they're going to be like all raved out.
I know.
Glow sticks over their necks.
Ooh.
Yeah. Check out my cool glow stick belt.
Ow! Ow, that hurts so bad. Why does it smell like burnt hair in here? And he comes back with no eyebrows.
So that guy's really just taking sips off of that booze?
Yeah, this is pretty high proof stuff, huh?
Yeah.
What is it to burn like that? It's got to be high proof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be over 60%.
Oh shit.
No, maybe it's 140%.
Proof.
Proof.
70%.
Yes.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Getting there.
We beat her down.
He recovered quick. He's all doped up a second ago, and now he's just like, well, I'm good. Settled into it, I guess.
Oh my god. Imagine doing a bunch of morphine and like running. Carrying this sled. Oh my god, I'm so sick.
Oh, I broke my ankle! Immediately.
Hey, I can't feel it.
It's so loose.
Just carry me, we'll be all good. I'll have them bury you in sand.
Yeah, you just take a couple more hits and then never wake up.
Oh, yeah, that'd probably be the best. Why are you bothering to point the thing? It doesn't really seem to do anything other than make you maybe feel better.
I'm gonna go off into the darkness alone. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's Jack! Like Jackie. Like, oh, hey.
We'll see what the whole name ends up being.
Miss Jack.
What is happening here? Why did they stop? What is going on?
I don't know. Jax is just kind of shooting all over the place. Like he's all doped up. Oh, you dumb fuck.
So, this guy's just
Oh.
freaking out as all their things die.
I like how strong he apparently was, or how weak that system was, that he could just casually destroy it. Like, I'd have my shit duct tape. Duct tape.
They gotta have some sort of space duct tape. That
Yeah.
would be even better.
Imagine space duct tape and this little weak ass motherfucker trying to do shit.
It's actually just duct tape.
Watch. Oh, I like this part.
That's probably the best look at the monsters you get.
Well, could be.
Hammerhead shark bats.
Yeah, with hands, but no legs.
Hammerhead shark bat monkeys.
They're kind of like graboids or whatever, the ground ones, the tremors. You
Yeah.
know?
The ass blasters?
Yeah, they're kind of like ass blasters. I was... How about you carry it for a while?
God, red egg.
I could just see the guy who wrote Game of Thrones watching this and being like, Arya Stark.
No.
Arya Stark for what?
She pretends to be a boy.
It's a who pretends to be a boy so she doesn't get caught or whatever on the road. Did you ever watch Game of Thrones season 1?
Arya's a woman?
You didn't watch the last season. Oh shit!
I thought that was a guy the whole time.
Only at the beginning. That's how she's able to sneak across the country.
Jesus.
Same. Still the same. Still just laying on the ground.
You think every torch is going to be a different color?
Yeah.
Think of the
That's what
itches.
Goddamn junkies.
He already needs a fix. Should have been the I mine.
Why is he staring at that thing on the guy's forehead?
Why? Well, you were nothing without the sled.
What the?
It's nice how he's able to just pop everything back in place like that. I wish I could do that.
Yeah, then maybe you wouldn't be where you are right now.
Right.
It's busted as hoof.
You can pick something. What's not broken? I live a life of constant pain.
Yeah, your dainty little hoof.
I'm sure that's it. It's not these peasant angles. The curb should have broke. Did his badge have a knife in it? This Riddick's a real badass, huh?
Who knew?
Ow, you scratched me.
Don't kill him.
It seems like you just loaded, if you know, after each shot.
Musket.
It's a shotgun. Instead of waiting for all the bullets to fall, you know.
Yeah.
Microwave
work out very well for him.
So it's got like snake feet?
I don't exactly know.
So it's got human hands, snake feet.
Hey, there's blood.
Shark hammerhead face. Teeth that are like a beak. No eyes.
A bat. Wings.
Even though you can see bat wings. Yeah, I can't believe he left the sled. They were most of the way to the thing. They should have just taken, he said it was a couple 100 meters through the canyon, and then they were done. Is this British vision? Isn't that one of the things?
It looks like it. What's he doing?
Putting one together?
What?
He found a blind spot. What is
Did you say
happening?
played or prayed?
Prayed.
Oh.
But why aren't they taking the sled and moving? Why did they stop here to rest? And pray?
They have to.
This movie ain't gonna reach 108 minutes by itself.
You pray the vague general direction of Space Mecca 8 times a day for 4 hours a piece.
It's probably
Space-
an extra hour per child, Brian.
I was going to say Space Mecca is on a planet with like an 87-hour day, so that makes a lot of sense. But if you're like on any other planet, it's like, oh man, you're screwed. You can't do anything but pray, apparently.
Right? On this planet, it's 6-hour days.
Yeah. Every day you're building up a prayer deficit to hit to make up for.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's literally how it works.
Whoa there, Dan. You almost fell over.
Jesus.
Gravity.
Yeah, gravity's a thing.
Victim of physics.
It's not my fault. Nice jumps. If you can't keep up with me while I'm hauling several hundred pounds of weight,
They said they needed 5 and they were 35 kilos apiece. So that's 70. So that's 350 pounds, just in the fuel cells.
I'm glad the fuel cells can be drug along sand for several hundred miles.
Just like loose.
Yeah, and not like lose some sort of inherent, they're spaced in size the way they are for a reason, right? You'd assume.
So a clean fit. It's like a battery. You need like that nice connection.
Yeah.
For it to work.
Let's go ahead and say British noses. Apparently, they're talking about increasing the size of the Bartlett Dam.
Oh, they were doing. You haven't seen. They've been flowing the Salt River. They're
Oh,
filling
no,
up
I've
all the
seen-
lakes. Yeah.
That's what spawned me and Leon looking up the comments and how people like,
All those crazy.
yeah. The fact that there's so much water now means land is sinking. Pray to Jesus. Okay. What is land sinking into, you fucking whack job?
The Earth. More land.
Land is sinking into land. Quite the predicament.
One is your best friend, Jack, as Mag. Use that pretty often.
So did they have to do this every time to get to the thing? Touch me. With its weird little hands.
She should at least keep up. How funny would that be?
It would show, yeah, she's like, fuck these guys, I'm with you, Riddick.
Yeah. Oh, she should also kill this thing.
That'd be great.
What is it doing? Just beating its head into the...
She's covered like by a bone or something, but it's really, really poorly directed.
No, but that thing's just like beating its head into the piece of wood.
Blind spot,
Yeah, she's
bitch.
covered. Did you see how that was even distorted, like shot? Did you see that?
I didn't.
Like they stretched a 4:3 image to 16:9 or something.
You know, oh, they did it again. I saw it.
Yeah.
I've actually seen that a couple of times.
Okay, so it's a directorial choice.
Well, you
Not
say
that
that.
they lacked options, right?
No, I think you're right.
It's artistic.
No, I think he's more they lack the options or understanding of how to make it work. That's like the kind of mistake I would do.
Understanding how to make a movie.
Well, yeah, when you just stretch to fit the whole thing, and you just have so many clips put together, right?
Why do you keep doing that? Why don't you just do this? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Nobody taught me. I taught myself.
Never mind. What am I supposed to Google? How to stretch thing? Okay. It's raining red. It's raining.
That guy with the glasses, the first one that died, really screwed him over, huh? Because if he would have knocked their thing over, they'd still have all those lights around him, and there wouldn't be any problems.
Oh, I know.
They would have already been on the ship
yeah.
getting out of town or whatever.
His
He
name was
messed up the little
Paris.
techno float thing that they had.
Yeah, the stupid, weak, worse than duct taped together.
They just had it
mechanism.
sitting together.
Yeah.
It got awfully bright all of a sudden.
Well, yeah, you have to be able to film.
No day for night for us, thank you.
We went the wrong way. We have to go back through the canyon. There's that snake tail. Or whatever, snake feet.
You're a
Oh,
terrible
my
mom.
boys! All my boys are gone.
Yeah, his poor little girl boys or boy girls. I'm not sure what he thought of them.
Lady boys, Dan.
No.
Child brides.
Child brides.
Lady boys, I think of Korea. Vietnam.
I think we all do. That's where most of the porn seems to come from, anyway.
There was one of those, it was like a reality TV show where they race around the world type thing.
Okay.
And the guys end up in one of those countries, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to a place where there's a lot of ladies. I'm getting at my man, my boy." And then the taxi driver goes, "Lady boy," and then makes a left because he misinterpreted what the guy was saying.
Not really my style, but okay. Hey, if you're in it, let's do it.
To each their own.
Yeah. No, he
I
was
don't
super
judge.
happy. He was into it. He's like, "Yeah, I know exactly where to take you."
Oh, it's so funny you say that.
Yeah.
Boy, did you get in the right taxi.
Isn't that pretty good?
I'm
It's
just
like-
laughing at the lady boy.
Lady boy. And then, he cuts to the guy in the back seat. He's like, "Nah."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, boy, are we gonna get some ladies?
I've never met so many beautiful women who are into me. This is amazing. Cut to the next day, he's like, you can tell he's just been recently crying.
Oh, my ass.
Oh.
Did you say "oh my ass"?
Yeah, oh, my ass. So Riddick was right. Their plan was literally just to huddle in the dark until they ran out of light.
At least they're safe underground, right?
Well, I mean, all these things were underground to begin with.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's where they all were. They're in the tunnels. Those things came out.
Brilliant plan
You're right.
until they have to come back in.
These people sure are stupid. You all agree.
Well, this actually works pretty well, right?
These delicious glowworms.
Well, because it's probably like those things but babies. And so they glow so that the other ones don't eat them. Right?
Oh, wow. That's actually a good observation.
I'm sure they planned that out too. Instead, they lock themselves in a hole.
Do you think any of them tried one of them?
No, and then spits out a bunch of blue, like glowing.
That tastes like burning.
They really played the hell out of that one drum.
Yeah.
That's been a running theme throughout this whole.
You fucked that up pretty quick.
I do what I can.
You did all right for the first second and a half.
The first, but after that, the whole thing.
Everything else was trash after that first one. See, this isn't how I remember this going. Why she look drunk?
It's been a hard day. She had to drink all the what was left in the bottle.
Oh man.
He's a
A
great
little
actor.
bit.
Ha ha!
No.
I think you put a little too much emotion into that. Acting! Blind spot.
He looks so goofy.
Yeah.
He's always pretty goofy.
These goggles don't help none.
No, I don't.
His crooked ass mouth and his bald fucking his receding hairline.
I like him, his story. So that's kind of funny. Do you know anything about him, Leon? As far as how he got started? He just basically decided to invest in himself. So he got super buff, shaved his head, and then he'd rent, a very expensive sports car. And on his days off, he would hang out in front of a club where he knew a lot of producers went, and just sit in his car and look cool. And then he got a job from that. People were like, "You look cool. What's going on?" And then,
What's your deal?
yeah, and then from that he got an acting gig, and that's it. He decided to invest in himself, and it's fucking worked out. You can't say anything otherwise.
Well, I can always say the dude doesn't know how to act.
But A lot of people don't know how to act, and they still make movies. You know, they still get paid fucking bank.
He's doing that money.
Yeah, he says I'm Groot. How many
All
millions
those-
of
yeah.
dollars per I am Groot does he
Yeah,
get?
well, it's probably not millions per, but I bet you could do the math and be like, every one of those is $129,000.
Yeah, it'd be stupid.
Something like that. You've got $10 million to do it. And
Yeah, but it looks like, what is it, Beaker?
Okay. I see it now that you say that.
Me. After he's singing the goggles off.
He does seem like he's just trying way too hard.
So you got to put a front up to be an actor to do this, but the acting is inherently playing make believe.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a shame that he can't pretend.
He can't pretend to play make believe better than he does.
Why didn't they fly the ship here? They didn't bring any extra light. He didn't bring his little light thing he had earlier. They're using the bottle they had with them, and that's so. She went to go get more light, and she just came back with Riddick.
Riddick's light.
And they didn't fly. They have a spaceship. It can, like, break atmosphere. You know what that means for a ship? Now! I think they're like goats, just butting heads.
If only Paris were here. Everyone misses that French bastard.
He said he'd never been to France.
They should keep awkwardly bringing up the girl being on her period. If that girl was bleeding, we should cork her up.
Quick, before they do
Make her
party
feel
over
as
here.
bad as possible.
Yeah.
This is happening because of your period.
Not everyone bleeds, do you know that?
He died because of you.
It's unnatural and disgusting. Praise be Allah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, she should be in a fucking burqa and all, you know, like the cover head, the toes of her eyes or whatever.
He
Depending
should have
on-
made her do that.
Yeah,
After
depending
he
on-
found out it was a girl.
Yeah, depending on like his sect or whatever. That'd be kind of funny. Tragic and funny in some way.
How does it bite stuff if it can't see directly in front of it? Oh, it's like a shark. It bites with its eyes closed.
Which is terrifying when you're flying.
Couldn't it just see him right there?
You mean when it turns sideways slightly?
Yeah, you would think so. And then he'd whip his head back towards it and then all of a sudden not see it again. And he's like, oh man, my stupid eyes.
I knew he came back for us, but...
Let's fucking go.
yeah, let's get out of here.
Now. Right now.
I mean, if the mom said so.
I've lost all my
Yeah, keep
child
rubbing up
brides
on the
except
girl.
this one.
Yeah, I got my new job right here.
Yeah.
You look at that cop in a field.
He was
Did you
never
see
all that touchy with the others before they found out. He found out who she was a girl.
Oh, I'm going to dress you like such a little boy.
No, ever no. I'll keep you safe. Wink, wink. Why did you say wink, wink?
Why do you keep saying wink, wink?
Nothing. Wink, wink.
Did he just miss her? He tried to stab her but missed? What is she going to do? He weighs twice as much as her.
How did it only hurt his leg?
That thing beat me up pretty bad. You smell nice. I'm a scorpion. What did you expect?
But now we both drown.
Okay, I thought he stabbed her.
That's what I thought too.
What the? I can't see in the rain.
What was the point of that?
That was some acting right there. All right, well, it looks like he made it back to the ship, no problem.
Yay.
He's got his rosary, so that tracks.
Hey, did you see that? Dan, he said with so much prayer to make up for. I hardly know where to begin.
The prayer deficit is
Yeah,
real.
it is. It's a thing.
The deficit is real.
I've allowed this woman to go uncovered in front of God, and he starts beating her and forces her to wear a burqa.
I'm glad I got this extra burqa.
Yeah. I always keep a spare burqa in my front pocket.
What are you doing?
Playing a game of pocket pool. Seriously? What did they know or care?
He just wants to cook as many of them as possible.
No, but why would they care about this random lump of metal? Yeah, I killed less than a smallest fraction of them.
I must have got 6 of them right there.
Yeah, I killed 1/10,000th of a percent.
See, for a ship to break atmosphere just like that, they could have flown to him, picked him up, and just flown away.
Yeah.
Maybe it's too fast.
It probably is.
They're just stupid.
It can't hover. It just like...
Oh, God! It's like creating plasma because it's cutting the air so quickly that, like, behind it creates an artificial sun.
I'm John's now.
I can still smell your blood, by the way. It's like, what the fuck? That always creeped me out. That was like a...
One of his go-tos?
Yeah! Like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah. I think I figured out how they got shot down or whatever the first time. Flying through that belt right there.
Yeah.
all right.
Slightly
Well,
above or below it.
it was a movie.
Yeah.
How do you stop it from autoplaying?
We need to skip the second one and go straight to the third one. I
You
think.
just click on the movie again.
Because the second one was way worse than the first one.
You think so?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, the second one's where he gets all his powers.
I don't give a shit.
So before we stop for the night, I think we should go and look up the Street Sharks video. The Street Sharks commercial. Just real quick.
Rawr, Street Sharks! Rawr.
Should we make it so people can hear it? I guess it doesn't really matter.
No, I think that...
I'm going to count to 3 and pause the soundtrack at a certain time. Hit play to get the fact that we're watching the Street Sharks diesel commercial. And play. And go. I'm a boomer. He's a boomer. Well, shark.
Round bound of pound.
So he's a pussy?
Oh, that's just like the things from Perfect Dark or whatever.
Damn.
He shoots his face off.
It's horribly painful to him.
My eyes, my goddamn eyes.
It's funny because he looks like he did in Pitch Black. Like
They might be only a few years apart.
Pitch Black was 2000, right?
2000. That's exactly correct.
This is 6 years before that.
Is that what it said? I didn't even see the date.
94.
There
Oh,
you go.
shit.
This is that gig you were talking about. Roar!
Oh, Juice!
That is
I think we definitely should have.
fantastic.
We should watch that before and after.
Oh my god! I think that everyone should look that up.
We would have had more jokes if we had watched that before. Hand shark!
That would have been great.
Hand shark.
What was the name of the stupid hammerhead shark? We could have been making references the whole time. Boomer.
No, Boomer's the round mound pound pussy.
All right.
Sledge.
Sledge.
Oh, man.
Good old Sledge.
Sledge the hammerhead shoots its face. Boopa.
It's a flying headbutt.
Well, I mean, if that's what you call shooting your eyes off.
Oh god. Okay.
All right. So
All right,
join
guys,
us when we do Chronicles Riddick 2.
Yeah.
No,
It's
let's
a
get
Riddick
2
story.
and 3. We go straight to 3.
Should we
2
do
is
straight
so,
to three?
yeah, 2 is so bad.
I'll have
But
to.
it's
Okay,
got
well,
magic and stuff in it.
I will have to tell Jake what the second one is about through interpretive dance.
Okay, alright.
Just so
We'll film that.
shark. Oh
That
my
will be on the channel under favorite videos.
oh my god, this commercial.
Deuce, deuce.
Alright.
What do you say douche at me so many times, Vin Diesel? Douche, douche, douche.
Alright, guys.
Good night, folks.
Good night,
This has
douche.
been.
Say goodnight, Leon.
Good night, Leon.
You son of a bitch.
Douche.